All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, without doubt, the image and reputation of this country has continued to dwindle and decline steadily for the past 9 years under the APC. The international community clearly does not look at us the same way anymore, and this is as a result of several factors. Recently, the performance of our judiciary during the presidential election petition tribunal gave us a bad name. The rising insecurity under this government has further worsened our rating in the Global Terrorism Index. The open corruption of the APC government, e.g., the Nigerian Airways scam, and all the despicable lies of Lai Mohammed carried on by Bayo Ononuga and Ajuri Ngelale have done severe damage to the reputation of this country. How about the human rights abuses like the killings in Oklahoma, Delta State, marrying off girls to supposed repentant Boko Haram members? Nigeria under the APC is now ranked with countries like Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and all the other towns. And few hours ago, reports broke out that Australia is rejecting Nigerian students massively. In fact, the percentage of rejection of student visas is almost like there is a ban on our country. It's almost like they are telling us not to even apply. And this is only happening to Nigeria and Pakistan. You can see our company, Pakistan. And as soon as that report dropped, Nigerians really felt hot. Before I show you the report and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this update, which is one of the reasons our country is losing reputation daily. No one wants to be associated with countries where certain things are still said or spoken about proudly, let alone practiced. 100 orphan girls, underage girls, were about to be married off by the Speaker of the House of Assembly in Niger State, and the Minister of Women Affairs intervened and stopped it. Now, a Muslim group has come out to spit fire, claiming that their Islamic rights have been trampled upon and that the minister is in trouble. Look at how the papers reported it. Murik to sue Nigerian minister over move to stop proposed marriage of 100 girls in Niger State, says Muslim men want to marry girls instead of fellow men. The Muslim rights concern Murik has vowed to take legal action against the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, over an ex parte motion she filed before the Federal High Court in Niger State against the proposed marriage of 100 orphan girls in Niger State by the state Speaker of House of Assembly, Abdul Malik Sarikindaji. Reporters had reported that the Speaker announced plans to marry off the orphan girls who lost their parents to bandit attacks in Mariga local government area of the state as part of his constituency project. However, the minister faulted the marriage proposal, describing the plan as unacceptable, emphasizing that a full-scale investigation into the issue had commenced. Kennedy Ohaneye also said she had written a petition to the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. Kennedy Ohaneye explained that she had filed a suit at the Federal High Court in Niger State, where an injunction would usually take 2 weeks before its expiration, but said she was in talks with religious leaders in the state to settle on the matter. Reacting to the matter, Murik, in a statement issued by its founder / executive director, Professor Ishaq Akintola, accused the minister of ignoring the criminalities, intimidation, harassment, dehumanization, and oppression to which the Muslim girl child is subjected in the South, only for her to overzealously rush to court to frustrate a genuine effort to rescue Muslim girls in the North from hunger, starvation, and acute poverty. We will not accept Western views and values as benchmark for all. Our mature girls want to marry men, not women as in lesbianism, while our men want to marry girls, not men, which is being promoted by the West. It is a pity that a Nigerian ministry which is expected to serve the interest of Nigerians has elected to do the bidding of the imperialists. In essence, She has challenged Nigerian Muslims and she wants to force them to follow Christo-Western culture. It will never happen. Minister Uju will hear from our lawyers. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet by Ajuba says, "You dare nothing of such. As far as I'm concerned, the Honorable Minister is within her rights as the Minister of Women Affairs. If you weren't doing so well, would you marry your own daughter off at that age? Definitely not. What is worth doing is worth doing well. Orphans are humans." That is it. And Valencia says, "These people don't even care about the betterment of Nigeria or advocating for changes with the way things are currently going. Rather, they are looking for small girls to devour in guise of marriage, even when it is against their will." It's such a shame. And this tweet by King says, "May God punish whoever join me with these kind people in the name of Nigeria." Chai. And Oluwatimileyin Gbenga says, "Girls, not women. Now so their young daughters they marry before completing primary school. Wahala for poor man pikin in this country." That is it. They only do this to the poor. I hope that one day the poor can come together and stand up for themselves against this political class. Now, let us look at that update on how Nigerian students are being rejected by Australia. Look at how the papers reported it. Australia reduces Nigerian students' visas by 75% as draconian immigration policy rages. The Australian government has reduced the number of approvals for Nigerian students' visas application by 75% since the Oceanian country's draconian immigration policies came into effect in the fourth quarter of 2023. According to a report by research website ICEF Monitor, official government statistics showed a significant constant drop in the visa approval rate for Nigerian offshore higher education, as only 25.6% of visa applications were approved in the fourth quarter of last year. This is a huge contrast to the figures from the second quarter of 2023, when 67% of Nigeria's offshore higher education visa applications were approved prior to the Australian government's new immigration stance. ICEF Monitor noted that their internal data indicated that the percentage of disapproval rates for student visa applicants from Nigeria may be higher, prompting a school in Australia to pause offshore admission for applicants from Nigeria and Pakistan. A letter by the school with multiple locations in Australia to its agents, obtained by ICEF Monitor, reads, "Unfortunately, due to significant and recent changes in the way the Australian government is assessing student visa applications, this institution has been left with no alternative other than to pause all applications from offshore Pakistan and Nigeria. This decision will remain under constant review, pending information and clarity from the Australian Government Department of Home Affairs," the school noted. Oh! Pakistan and Nigeria. Of all the countries in the world to pair us with, it is Pakistan. Nigerians were in the comment section of this update crying. Some were casting aspersions on Australia, cursing Australia. You know, some people like to always blame others for misfortunes that they brought upon themselves. Nigeria is being punished alongside Pakistan. If Nigeria is wise, the question Nigeria should ask itself is that, am I exhibiting the same characteristics as Pakistan? If yes, then Nigeria should begin to work to stop it. But no, Nigeria is even on its way to being as bad. That is it. What kind of human beings have we become in this country that we cannot reason properly? I keep telling people, you don't know the damage the APC does to this country every single more day they spend in power. The damage is huge. Jonathan was trying to improve on education in the north, and a lot of them were ready to embrace it. But what did the APC do? They quickly began their conspiracy and they capped it up with the Boko Haram. Scattered everywhere, began killing people, confused Nigerians just for them to grab power. And they grabbed it. Look at what they have turned this country into. If Jonathan had educated the North the way he was going, with education, a lot of all these problems we are facing in this country would have been gone. the heavy illiteracy in the north is one of the major problems of Nigeria. But these guys made sure, the APC guys made sure that all those plans to educate the North did not stand, because they know that to control the people in the manner that they do, you have to keep them poor and uneducated. There is no aspect of this country that the APC's wickedness has not touched. They have destroyed this country internally and externally. Look at what Australia is doing to our students, banning them alongside students from Pakistan. And this is how it will continue. As a matter of fact, there will be worse bans to come. If Nigerians are tired of being treated the way they are being treated, if Nigerians are tired of being rejected, if they are tired of poverty, of suffering, hunger and hopelessness, if they want to take their country back and let Nigeria take its seat in the Committee of Nations, they know what to do. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una na I dey here, so don't go away. Don't go away.